Today we make super fluffy toast bread. Do you see the inside? Super fluffy and soft, actually pretty moist. We can tear it layer by layer. Before we make the dough, let's talk about the flours we're going to use. If you ever watched my video before, you know that when I make bread, I use this bread flour. It has protein content 12.7. This is good flour to make bread, but I find out that if I want to get really fluffy and still stringy texture out of the toast bread, this is not enough. I did some research online and find out that if you want to make really fluffy toast bread, you will need higher protein content. So I found the other bread flour has higher protein content. I'm going to show you. So this is the same brand. I bought it from a local grocery store. They supply the materials to the restaurants. So this flour usually to be used in making pizza crust, bagel, or all kind of bread. It has a really high protein content. It will make your bread to go to another level. By the way, you can buy this flour on Amazon. I find this in local grocery store. I pay less than $30 for this whole bag. That should be enough for me to use for a very long time. They don't sell a smaller package for this kind of flour. If you are interested, you can give it a try. So now let's start to make the dough. 520 grams of bread flour. We're gonna add all the ingredients in the container all together. 60 grams of sugar. This bread is a little bit sweet. 1 teaspoon of salt. 2 teaspoons of yeast. Usually I use this yeast. 2 teaspoons. We're giving the dry material a rough mix. Then add 2 eggs. Next, we're gonna add 300 grams of cold water. I just took this water out of the refrigerator. You can also use cold milk to replace the water. Now we got everything in the bowl. We're gonna give them a rough mix. So a rough mix will make sure that when we put in the mixer, it will not blow the flour all over the place. Now we're gonna put in our mixer. Load it in, lock it, install the hook, up, turn it on. So we just make sure all the ingredients fully mixed. That's all we need. About a minute, everything's fully mixed. I'm gonna take a look. See, everything's fully mixed. To make sure our dough stay cool when we need it, now we're gonna put in the refrigerator to refrigerate it for about 30 minutes and then take it out later. We cover it up with a film, put it in the refrigerator. We'll come back in half hour. We'll pull it up a little bit. You see, it's very stretchy. The gluten already formed. Now we're gonna knead the dough. So what speed is appropriate? Make sure the dough can actually spin around and hit to the wall. That will make the kneading efficient. We're gonna let it knead about 5 minutes and check on the dough. You see the surface start to get smooth, but not completely smooth. This is when we should add our butter. So we're gonna add unsalted butter. We already added salt in the dough. We'll cut the butter into thin pieces and add it into the dough. We're adding the butter while kneading the dough at the same time. After we add the butter, we're gonna let it keep kneading. We'll see the butter get melted and then slowly absorb it by the dough. Wait until all the butter is absorbed by the dough. Now we're gonna stop it. It's good. You see the surface of the dough is very smooth and shining. We lift it up a little bit. You see the dough is very stretchy, smooth. We can also check the dough like this. We're gonna dust our fingers with some flour. See, we lift it up gently and gently stretch out. It will form into very thin film like that. If we poke it, break the film, the open is very smooth. So this is what we want the dough look like. I'm gonna just fix it a little bit. I'm gonna let it rise in the bowl directly. Cover it up with a plastic bag. We're gonna let it rise at room temperature until it doubles the volume. We'll come back later. Now we finished rising the dough. Let's take a look. Now the volume is doubled. So we take it out. Just dust a little bit flour on the countertop on the table. Take out our dough. Dust a little bit on the dough. Prevent it from sticky. So now, use our rolling pin. Roll it out. While we roll out the dough, we could see bubbles pop out. That's what we want. Pop all the bubbles. The better you remove the bubbles, the finer texture you will get from the bread. Now, after we pop the bubbles, we're gonna roll it up. The dough is quite soft. It may stick to your countertop, so scrape it while you're rolling it up. So now we're gonna divide it into two sections. This is for 2 loaves, so we're gonna divide it into 2 equal parts. So I'm gonna make 2 flavors. One is original flavor. The other one I will put some cranberry in it. Now we're gonna let it rest a little bit. The cranberry piece is kind of big, so I'm going to chop them up, make into smaller pieces. This is good. So for the container, we're using this toast baking container. This is pretty standard size. Fit in 1 pound of bread. It comes with a cover. You can close it, bake it like this. Or you don't have to use the cover, just use it as a regular baking container. So if you're interested, I put the link under the video so you can take a look. We're gonna make the original flavor first. We're gonna divide it into equal 3 pieces. Good. We're gonna roll it out from both ends and then roll it out from the middle so it will become an even sheet. If we still have bubble in the dough, we will pop when we roll the dough out. Good. This is the smooth surface. We're gonna flip it over. So the smooth surface will be at the bottom after we flip it over. Now we'll roll it up. At the end of it, we're gonna close it. This is what it looks like after we roll it up. So we're gonna put in the container. Put in the middle. Now we're gonna make the cranberry flavor one. We don't need to divide the dough. We just roll it out directly into a long square piece. The same thing, we need to pop the bubble while we're rolling it. Popping the bubble a little bit. Now we're gonna spread our cranberry. Give a little gap here so we can roll it up at the end. 好了，差不多可以了。Oh, looking good. From one side to the other side, roll it up. You don't want to trap a big bubble in it, so make sure you roll it up tight. We're gonna make it into 3 sections so we can braid it like you braid your hair. So, braid them together like you braid hair. Gonna pinch the end together. We're gonna fold the end to the bottom like this, and the other end fold to the bottom. This is what it looked like after we finish shaping it. Now we're gonna put in the container. Fit right into it. Close it. Let it rise until it fills up the volume, about 3/4 of the container. Good. After 1.5 hours, the second rise is done. This is the original flavor one. It rises a little bit more than what I want it to be. 90% full. It is fine. I'm going to bake it with the cover closed. The cranberry one also about 80 to 90% full. For this one, I'm going to bake it without the cover. Preheat the oven to 350 degrees. We're going to put it at a lower level in the oven. We're going to bake 30 minutes. We'll come back in 30 minutes. The timer is off. Now we're going to take them out. 哇，这个不错。We're going to let them cool down. So you see the color outside, golden brown. Perfect. We're going to tear it open to see what's inside. You see the inside super fluffy and soft, actually pretty moist. We can tear it layer by layer. This is the other half. Look at the texture. Very soft. This is the cranberry one. I slide it open, check inside. See the cranberries? So you see we can actually tear it pieces like that. Very fluffy. With the sour and sweet cranberries, it's delicious. And slicing the bread.
Look at that. It smells good.
Whoa. I put a lot of cranberry in it.
Yeah, it's delicious.
It's still soft. I made it yesterday. See. Very moist. It's good. Still very moist.
It smells good.
Butter on it?
Yeah.
Salted butter? That's a lot of butter, baby.
You might think so, but I like it that way.
Okay.
Because I can actually taste the butter.
You okay? How is it? So Hurley put Nutella on your bread?
Sure.
That's a lot of Nutella, Hurley.
I know.
You like it? The bread is still soft? Good. 现在菲菲跟阿米是早上的时候练游泳的，7点不到就出门了，8点半以后才回来。现在刚刚吃早饭。
More. No, not loaves, just
How's the bread?
Very delicious.